こんにちは。本日は引き寄せの法則で 95% の人が失敗してしまう願望実現がしない理由についてブルースリプトン先生が解説している動画がございましたので、今日はそちらをシェアしたいと思います。それでブルースリプトン先生は思考のすごい力の著者、世界的な生物学者なんですね。で、この思考のすごい力の本は私も好きでよく読んでいて、この帯に書いてあるのは、遺伝子は単なる生物の設計図に過ぎない。意識や環境が細胞をコントロールして、遺伝子の振る舞いを変えるという、驚くべき真実。信念は細胞を変え、人生を変えるっていうようなことで、エピジェネティクスっていう人類の可能性を開く新しい生物学の概念について、紹介してくれてる著書なんですね。そのすごい先生が、私たちのね、願望実現をしない理由っていうのをちょっと語ってくれています。で、本日の動画を最後までご覧いただきますと、引き寄せの法則が 95% 機能しない理由っていうのがわかります。そして2つ目が願望実現で取り組むべき2つのことっていうのがわかります。で、それで引き寄せの法則が 95% 機能しない理由っていうのは2つあります。1つ目が人生のうちたった 5% の時間しか私たちは意識的に生きていないからっていう理由ですね。そして2つ目が人生の 95% は7歳以前に獲得した、潜在意識に入っているプログラムに従っている。ですから、引き寄せの法則が機能しないっていうことなんです。はい。それについて、ブルース・リプトン先生のお話をちょっと聞いていきましょう。どうぞ。
95% of our life is coming from the programs of how to live life that we get in the first 7 years of life. And that's why poor people stay poor and rich people stay rich. The movie The Matrix is not science fiction. It's a documentary. Every human, and it's a fact, every human first 7 years is downloaded hypnosis. The brain of a child under 7 is in a lower vibrational frequency. When you put wires on a person's head, you read electroencephalograph, reading brain activity. A child below 7 has a lower vibration than consciousness. It's called theta. Theta is imagination. Oh, that's how kids play a tea party with mud pies, but to them it's a real thing. A kid rides a broom, it's a horse. That's theta, imagination. Theta is also hypnosis. And the idea is this: before you can become conscious, if you don't have any programs, what are you going to be conscious of? So nature makes the first 7 years. What kind of programs are required to live on this planet? How do you get them? Theta is hypnosis. You just watch. You watch your parents, you watch your siblings, and your community, because you have to learn how many 100,000 rules. Think about it. Just to be a functional member of a family and a functional member of a community, there are rules. Teach an infant these rules. You don't have to. First 7 years, they observe it and just download it. This is the unfortunate fact. 95% of our life comes from those programs in the subconscious. Every day, only about 5% of their life are you using conscious, which is creative. 5%. 7 years was the program period. And 95% of your life after that will be whatever that program is. A child isn't functioning in consciousness until after 7. Before 7 is direct record. Whatever you just said, I just recorded it. So if the parent gets mad at the child, says, you don't deserve that, you don't deserve this, go. The child is not consciously understanding what you mean. Child's just recorded, I do not deserve. Now, if I hear that several times, especially in an emotional situation, because that downloads it faster, and now I'm 40, 50 years old. What is my behavior 95% of the time? And the answer is, well, it comes from the program. I do not deserve. Well, that means unconsciously I will sabotage myself to make sure that the program is correct. I'm making the program true by adjusting the behavior to meet the program. Look, this is not new. I mean, there's a famous book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And basically said you come from a poor family and you could struggle your whole life and try to get rich, but you're not going to make it. And if you come from a rich family, you could be stupid your whole life and make it. Not because it was thinking, but it was unconscious behavior that was downloaded from rich families into kids, which is unconscious. So they're making the right moves unconsciously. If they engage their conscious mind, then they look stupid, but it's unconscious. And that's the same thing with poor people. Poor people have beliefs from the family. Oh, you can't make it. Life's a struggle. Things are hard. Who do you think you are? And if that's the program you get, then 95% of the day you will sabotage yourself. And that's why poor people stay poor and rich people stay rich, because of the programming.
さて、こ こまでブルース・リプトン先生の、引き寄せの法則が 95% 機能しない理由についてご理解いただけましたでしょうか？それでは次に、願望実現で取り組むべき2つのことっていうのをブルース・リプトン先生はご説明してくださっています。1つ目は、人生で私たちがこうありたいと思うことを、寝る直前に繰り返し潜在意識に聞かせるっていうことです。そして2つ目が、こうありたいという、状況が自分たちにとって当然だと思えるまで反復練習することが大切だよっていうふうにお話ししてくださっています。それについてブルース・リプトン先生の話を再び聞いてみましょう。どうぞ。
Before I put this knowledge into effect, and I use the word put into effect, why? I had the knowledge academically. It's like, oh my God, look at the research. What does it mean? I understood it from the level. And with all that knowledge, it didn't change my life. People read self-help books. I go, well, you read the book. You got a lot of knowledge. I say, is your life changed? No. But you got a lot of knowledge. And so here's the difference. The conscious mind is creative and can learn in any number of ways. Read a self-help book, listen to this, and conscious mind's going to get some awareness. And I go, yeah, but subconscious mind doesn't learn that way. Subconscious mind learns in two fundamental ways naturally. Hypnosis, which is the first 7 years. And after age 7, how do you put new programs in? Repetition. Practice. You want to drive a car? You didn't learn how by just getting in the seat and put the key in. You had to practice driving the car. You want to learn the alphabet. How many times did you go from A to Z? Try to go to A to Z before you can complete it. And once you completed it, you didn't have to go back and do it again. So 2 phases. You want to train the subconscious mind? Hypnosis, repetition. I like the last one because there's a new phrase that's bandied about called fake it till you make it. Meaning, if you're not a happy person, I say, you want to be a happy person? Then repeat all the time. I'm happy. I'm happy. I say, well, you don't look happy or anything. I say, no, who am I talking to? By repetition, I'm talking to subconscious. If subconscious gets, I am happy, and 95% of your life comes from that subconscious, there will be a point once the subconscious got, I am happy, you don't have to say it again. It'll be automatic. It's repetitive. That's the secret part. Putting a sticky note on the refrigerator is more like a suggestion, but it's not a repetition. So it doesn't work very well. Repetition is a habit. It's making habit, a sense of repeating it to make it work. Every night when you go to bed, just when you're falling off into sleep, consciousness is disconnecting. The next period of your brain operation while your consciousness is disconnected is theta, which is the same brain function as in the first 7 years. So if you put a pair of earphones on at night with a program of what you would like to be true in your life, as soon as your conscious mind disconnects, that program is playing. It's not playing into your conscious mind. That's shut off. It's now going straight into the subconscious mind. So it's called auto-hypnosis. You don't need to go see a hypnotherapist. You just have to pick out what program would you like to have that you don't have. 95% of your life is coming from the subconscious. Your life is a printout of your subconscious behavior. Oh, so you don't have to try and think about what happened. I just say, look at your life. The things you like that come into your life come in because you have a program that supports them. But anything you struggle with, work hard at, put a lot of effort into making it happen, why you're working so hard, inevitably you have a program that doesn't support that conclusion and you're trying to override the program. So you don't need to do a lot of shrink and psychology stuff. You just look at your life and say, where am I struggling? Because wherever you're struggling, inevitably it's a program in your subconscious that does not support that destination you've been looking for.
さて、ここまでブルース・リプトン博士のお話はいかがでしたでしょうか？とても明快で分かりやすいお話でしたので、私もなぜ 95% 引き寄せの法則がうまく機能せずに、願望実現がなされないのかについて、とても整理することができました。私たちの人生は 95% まで7歳までのプログラムで決まっていると言います。そして、たった人生のうちの 5% しか意識的に生きていることができないと言います。意識的に生きるとは、つまりマインドフルネスで瞑想的に生きるとも表現できると思います。もっと気づいて瞑想的に生きるためにどうしたらいいのか。瞑想するというのも良い選択肢でありますが、瞑想というとじっと座って特別な時間をとって、あるいは山の中や静かな環境において 瞑想するというイメージがあるかなとは思うんですけれども、でもそういう特別なやり方をせずに、日常生活の中でもっとマインドフルネスで日常生活そのものが瞑想になる生き方をすることで、私たちの意識を 5% から 10%、15%、20% ともっと意識的に瞑想的に生きていくことができるんではないかなと思います。それに関しては私自身も 5% しか使っていなかった意識をもっとたくさん使うために日常生活で取り組むべきたった一つのことに関する一定の答えを得ることができました。今回ご視聴くださった皆様にはそちらについてのまとめをプレゼントしたいと思います。ご興味がある方はぜひ受け取ってくださいませ。お受け取り方法は概要欄に載せておきますので、そちらをチェックしてください。それでは皆様がもっと日常生活で意識的に生きることができるように私も応援しております。それではまた、バイバイ。